Hello and welcome to the video channel for us here at Haunted Cheshire. Thanks for clicking onto our latest one, and we are here at the Old Hall at Tatton Park in Cheshire. We've just done a short video in the old Crook Barn across the way, and we've just slowly made our way across here to the Old Hall. You might hear a few noises in the background, such as the wildlife and maybe one or two other people that's working here as well. Now, when we were in the Crook Barn, we picked up the name Tom, which is very significant for this hall, because Tom is one of the old gamekeepers that used to live in part of this hall, and it's said that he is one of the spirits that still walks around in here. So we're going to go inside and see if we can pick anything else up on the K2 and any other words. Now, what they've done here at the Old Hall is split it into different time periods. So the first part that we're going to go into is like a medieval great hall, because there has been a hall on this site from at least the 14th century. So it goes back quite a long way, this hall. So there's a lot of history here, and there's a good chance that hopefully we might encounter something either voice-wise or even on the EMF that we've got. So let's just make our way in to see if there's anything that we might pick up. So the first part that we come into, as I was saying, they've converted this into what a medieval great hall might be like. And we're still picking up words as soon as we walk in here. Sometimes what? You can see the original roof space, but I believe that the roof in here came from another building, from a place called Mobley, but the roof structures were actually tested for age with dendrochronology samples, and the timbers actually date to about 1350, 1400. So that roof that you can see above your heads is quite a few hundred years old. Fantastic workmanship in that. They don't make them like they used to do. So let's see as we come down to, again, with a gallery there. That's how a minstrel's gallery might have looked in a medieval great hall. Tapestries on the wall, and the main fire in the centre of the room. So let's just make our ways round. You can see the tapestries decorating the walls. Exactly how it would have looked in medieval times. The holes that you can see in the walls are actually where other floors were put in over the decades, when the actual hall itself was split into two cottages. Two of the estate workers' families would have lived in the two separate cottages, and one of those was a man called Tom. As soon as we stepped foot into the Crook Barn, just across the way from here, the word Tom was picked up by the software. So is Tom still about? Is Tom in the hall now? What was that you said?
Move quickly.
Move quickly. Why should I move quickly? Why should we move quickly, Tom? Are you the one that causes problems in the hall? Are you the one that always smells of drink? Why were you always drinking in the hall, Tom? People can smell bread quite often, and also alcohol on occasions. So why do you do that? Why were you such a frustrated person when you lived here? What was the problem with the hall? And why do you still walk the rooms of this hall? Why are you not saying anything to us, Tom? Because we know you're here. We picked up your name before. You said your name to us before. Come closer. Right. Which way? Which way do you want me to go, Tom? Up the stairs? Are you up the stairs or down here? You stood next to me or in front of me? If you are, I'd like you to speak to me. You're in here, aren't you? But you're just not saying. Let's just see if there's anything on the K2. I'm not picking anything up on that. Have we got any other words?
Move out of my way.
Move out of your way. I'm not in your way. Why am I in your way? Why don't you just walk around me? Whereabouts are you in the room? Can you see us? Because we can't see you. And you've gone very quiet. Is there anybody else in here apart from Tom? Not. There's not anybody else here apart from you. Right, okay. Well, let's go up the stairs. Let's see what we can see up there, because we do believe that in one of the rooms there may well be a portal into another dimension in one of the rooms. What's my name? You don't need to know my name. I want to know what your name is. So if you're downstairs, Tom, we're going upstairs now. You can follow us if you like. Go down the gallery. Let's see. Let's get more or less central. Then we can look over down at what would have been the medieval style hall for the Massey family that used to live here. You can see at the far end the main table. And if you can hear noises in the background, there are one or two people around that work here. That's not sounds. that are unusual. Let's have a look up at the ceiling.
I can't see you.
You can't see me? Is that because we're upstairs now? I can't see you either. Why can I not see you? You must be able to see us because you're speaking to us. Why are you speaking if you can't see anyone? Okay, let's go up the next set of stairs to where we think one of the rooms has got a portal in it. So we believe anyway. Let's just see. Let's just see what room we've got.
Elemental.
What was that?
Elemental.
Elemental. What's elemental? We can't go in there. Right, this is done as an old Tudor spinning room. As you can see, there's a section of the wall over here that shows you how a original timber framed wattle and daub structure was made.
Good party.
Let's just have a good look round in here. Now this is the room where there's been a couple of stories of a portal somewhere in this corner, this particular corner here.
Just got the word portal.
And we've just picked up the word portal. Isn't that strange? As soon as we come in here, we've got the word portal. As soon as we walk in here, and there are, as I mentioned, noises in the background. That's nothing to do with us. That's just members of staff who are in the building as well, obviously for security reasons and health and safety reasons. We've got the word portal. There's supposed to be a portal around this corner somewhere. Let's have a good look. It's this particular room has got a different feel to it than the Great Hall, definitely. Definitely got a different feel to it. This is one of those rooms where you feel as though somebody's watching you.
All right.
All right. What's all right? What's all right? I'm not getting any signal on the K2. Let's just go and have a look further down the corridor, because the rooms up here are based on Tudor and Stuart.
Right. Very. I want to stay.
You want to stay? Well, you're already here. You're already staying here. Is this still Tom that's talking? Let's go and see if we can see anything in the other Tudor room and the Stuart bedroom. Just wait till that focus. It's quite dark along this corridor. As you can see, it's another one of the Tudor bedrooms, which really shows you how the structure was made. The timber frame and the wattle and daub. No ceilings in buildings like this. So if you were sleeping in one of these rooms, spiders and all other kinds of insects could drop on you quite easily, and the rain through the roof if it wasn't thatched. Who's that?
Anne.
Anne. Who's Anne? So we've got Tom and we've got Anne.
Mistress.
Oh, that's your mistress, is it? Is that why you're so frustrated, Tom? Because Anne was your mistress? Is that why you were always drinking? Because a lot of people have reported smelling alcohol right in the face in some parts of this building. As though somebody stood there breathing into the face that's been drinking. Is that you? Who's Anne? Okay, let's try the next room along. See what we can...
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yes, let's try the next room along then. Are you guiding us along, Tom? In here. You can see through the window of the cook barn that we were in earlier.
Scratch.
Scratch. Scratch what? What's scratched? Something scratched. What do you want me to... What was that?
I'm below.
I'm below. Below what? What are you below? What are you below? You can see another Tudor bedroom here. We've got the truckle beds, which is what they were called because they're on wheels and they used to truckle around, make a noise like a truck. Certainly got a different feel to it upstairs in here. There's also stories of in the next room that we go in, which is done up as a Stuart period bedroom with a four-poster bed. Many years ago, there was a medium came here and apparently saw somebody dressed as a Puritan stood behind one of the members of staff, which doesn't surprise me in here. It's got a, especially upstairs in here. Let's see what we can pick up in the next room. What was that last name that we got?
Anne again.
Anne, we've got Anne twice. Who's Anne? Who is Anne? Are you going to speak to us again, Anne? Let's go into the next room then. See what we can hear or see in there. Now this particular room is done up.
Run now.
Run now. I'm too old to run. What should I run from? Why should I be running? Now you can see the change in period now to the Stuart period when they had brick built fireplaces and they were actually taxed on these. The hearth tax was brought into play. You can see all the...
Sin.
What was that?
Sin.
Sin.
Hold. 。
Hold what? Sensible. Yes, we are being sensible. We're trying to talk to you properly. But you can be sensible by having a proper conversation, can't you? Telling us who you are, where you are. Because if you're talking to us, you must be able to see us. Why can't we see you? If you can see us and talk to us, why can't we see you? Let's see if there's any... Say that again.
He won't leave.
He won't leave. No, I won't leave. We're not going to leave. Why should we leave? Why should we leave? Why should we leave? Are we disturbing your peace? Are we asking too many questions? We just want to find out who you are and why you're still here. Why do you still stay here? Okay, let's make our way down the stairs again, because at the bottom of these stairs there's also been another few tales of, as people get to the bottom, feeling their hands or the bottom of the legs being touched by somebody. And there are quite a few stories of two young children still in this hall from the Victorian period, around the old kitchen area here. What was that last word that we got then?
In the corner.
Hotel.
In the corner. In the who's in the corner? Which corner? This corner? Who is it in the corner? Who's in the corner? Why did you say in the corner?
I can hear you.
You can hear me. I can hear you, but I can't see you. Can you see us? Can you see us? Are you in the corner? Why did you say in the corner? Which corner? This one. You sat on the chair there. In the corner.
Magic.
Magic. Why do I feel as though there's somebody watching me in here?
Come over here.
Come over here. Oh,
You're back.
yes, we're back, yes. Come over here. Over where? Over where? Where are we going? You just said come over here. Where are we going? Where are we supposed to be going? Because you said also in the corner. Something in the corner. Over here. Come over here. Where? Where are we supposed to be going? If you can hear voices in the background, that is just members of staff coming into the hall. So that will pick up the noise of those.
I'm following you.
You're following me? Okay. Where do you want me to go next? Where do you want me to go next if you're following me? Why are you following me? Why are you following me? That is members of staff in the hall, unfortunately, that you can hear in the background. Which I didn't think they'd make so much noise, but they are doing, sadly. So what we'll do, make our way into the next part of the hall, which then goes into the early 1900s, the 1920s, the 1930s, then 40s and 50s. So we'll go into that part now. One of the bedrooms in there, or should I say the only bedroom in there, has also been reported, and many stories of it, where the door closes itself. And also there is a crib, a child's crib in there that has often been seen rocking by itself. So we'll go and have a look in there. As I say, we'll try and eliminate any background noise because there are members of staff in the hall, so we can't eliminate all the noise that's in the background at the moment. So let's just have one last look around in here, and then we'll go into the early 1900s room and bedroom to see if we can get any signals on the K2 as well. So let's make our way into there, where hopefully the members of staff may have gone into another part of the hall. Certainly got some kind of a feel to it in here. Let's go into the 1900s parlour now. Typical parlour of the early 1900s, late 1800s, and fireplace. Please ignore any noise in the background again. It's just members of staff coming down the stairs in here. So let's see if we can pick up anything around this fireplace. No, we're not getting anything on the K2. Any other words come through?
We got the name Sean in the small kitchen.
Sean?
Yeah.
We've got the name Sean in the kitchen while we were in there. So we've got 3 names from in this hall. We've got the name Sean, Tom and Anne twice. So let's have a look. In the bedroom that I mentioned, the early 1900s bedroom, we do have a photograph from this particular corner of the hall and this room, which still baffles us. as though it's a figure stood in the corner. In this particular corner here. Is that why you... What was that?
Please continue.
Hotel.
Where are we?
Please continue.
Please continue. Where are we? Well, you should know where we are. Let's have a look in this bedroom here. Let's just have a look higher up as well. Right, this is the... It's reputed to be one of the most haunted bedrooms in Cheshire. Definitely got a strange feel to it. It's got quite a musty smell to it as well. Is there anyone in here with us?
Wooden.
Say that again.
Wooden.
Wooden. Wooden.
He is touching you.
He's touching me. Who is? Tom? Is Tom still... Is Tom following us around? Because he's been with us since the Crook Barn. Is Tom following us around? Are you in here with us, Tom?
Are you sick?
No, I'm not sick. Are you? Who are you?
Run now.
Run now. Again. Now that's a crib that I mentioned. The people have said that they've seen it rocking by itself. Are you still with us, Tom, in here? Can you still see us? Can you see us? Because one thing that intrigues me in places like this is also mirrors. Because mirrors are said to be a portal into another dimension as well. And quite often, you might see somebody stood behind you that's not really there.
We command it.
You demand it or command it?
We command it.
You command what? A bit of peace and quiet? Are we disturbing you now? Should we go into the last part of the hall? Is that okay with you? Okay, let's make our way through to the 1930s kitchen where, when we walked through before, we got quite a strong signal on the K2. So let's go through this where they used to keep the, as you can see, all the game birds, and to keep the food cold because it's out in the sunlight in the days before fridges.
I'm leaving.
You're leaving. Why are you leaving? Why are you leaving? Let's see if we get a strong signal again on the K2 in this particular part. This is like a 1930s kitchen. How it's set out, especially with the furniture and the crockery and everything else that you can see. The ironing board, the old iron, the wash tubs. the clothes rails and everything else. But I don't think we're getting much of a signal now. It seemed to be earlier when we did. We've got a full set of lights for quite a bit in here.
What is this?
What is what? What is this? What is what?
Hang.
Hand? Okay, so we'll come through to the last part of the hall now, which is like the 1940s and 50s. Decorated in such a way. Anybody sat round the table? Let's just have a quick look. Who are the people in the pictures? Are you going to give us your names? Who's the people in the pictures? Anybody sat in the chairs? Let's see. Who's in the picture?
Gold.
Are you still with us, Tom? You've gone very quiet. I thought you were quite a disruptive person, quite an angry person. But you don't seem to have caused us any problems. You've spoke to us a few times, but you seem to have stopped now. Why is that? Is that because you like us? If it's people you don't like, do you get angry? Okay, the last room in the hall is now done out like 1950s, 1960s. Typical country house at that time, inside. Anybody in here with us? Are you going to speak to us? Have we exhausted your conversation for today? Well, that's the last room of the hall. At least we've made some kind of touch with 3 different people, 3 different names, especially Tom. Tom is well known in this hall. And he's obviously been present while we've been here. So I think we've had a good look round, done all we can for today. So we'll leave Tom, Anne and Sean in peace and let them get on with whatever they're doing here at the Old Hall at Tatton Park. Thanks for watching, and we will definitely return here very soon.